Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, salam siang, and sawadika.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to our second online guest speaker session. All right, so today we are proud to have, it's an honor to have our Dr. Sambas Kasuma, right, from Universitas Sumatera Utara, Medan, Indonesia, with us as our guest speaker. Okay, before that, just to remind for those who just entered, you are welcome to the Accounting Global Week 2023 with a team of accountant at faculty. So this event is organized by Faculty of Accountancy, University Teknologi Mara, Police Branch, Malaysia, and in collaboration with Universitas Islam Riau, Universitas Erlangga, Universitas Sumatera Utara from Indonesia, Raja Manggala University of Technology Sriwijaya, Thailand, and University of ASFAC, Tunisia. Okay, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our second guest speaker today. Okay, Dr. Samba Adikasuma from Universitas Sumatera Utara, Medan. Okay, for your information, he obtained his first degree in accounting from Faculty of Economics in Universitas Sumatera Utara, and then pursuing his master at the postgraduate school of departments of accounting in the same university, and then continue his Doctor of Philosophy degree in Malaysia in UUM, University Utara, Malaysia, and then he has a lot of experience as a lecturer in the accounting in the Faculty of Economic, Universitas Sumatera Utara, being the media coordinator, for sure involved with all the media relationship of Department of Accounting, Faculty of Economy, USU, and then also come as internal auditors at the USU. And then besides that, involved in the project as a financial staff, TPSDP. And then others will be Secretary of Community for Asian Study, reviewer for the International Journal Perspective on Financing and Regional Development, and also reviewer for the International Journal of Indonesia Economy and Business. His interest in research is in the field of management information system, accounting information system, e-commerce, and also good governance. Okay, without further ado, today we are going to have our Dr. Sambas will be addressing on the topic of digital economic and accounting technology. Please welcome Dr. Sambas.
Thank you, Dr. Ismail. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you hear me,
Doctor? Clear, very clear.
Clear? Alhamdulillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Here in Medan, it's quite hot today. I believe same in Malaysia and Thailand also, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for Dr. Muhammad Ismail as the moderator for today, and then for all committee and also our beloved student here. So I would like to share my slide first. Okay. Can you see my slide, Doctor?
Okay, Doctor, clear.
So, as Dr. Ismail mentioned before, I would like to. This is not lecturing, yeah. For me, this is just for sharing. I believe all of us here very familiar about digital economic and also accounting technology. I believe that. I really believe, yeah, because we live in this era actually. So let me introduce myself. I'm Sambas Kasuma. I'm from Medan, from accounting study program from Universitas Sumatera Utara Medan, not Sumatera, Indonesia. So if you want to come here, please welcome all of participants here, also Dr. Ismail and also Dr. Azrul. Last time Dr. Azrul come here, I think last 2 months actually. Very good session. We have a very good session here. So this is my research area and this is my social media ID. So you can follow and you can add me for the further discussion. So today again we have six point for agenda today. We will talk about how digital economic involved in here in our life here, and especially for the accounting. And then we will discuss about digital economic vision in Indonesia. Kemudian, what are the drivers of digital economic? And then the digital economic hype in Indonesia. And then we will move to the accounting technology, the second part of this session. We talk about a wave of new accounting technology, and then we will discuss its crunch time for us as accountant today, and then how the accounting team today's work, and then the last part of the session will be our choice for evolve or get left behind. So let's start for the first session for this presentation. So I would like to quote from the Rainer, Turban, and Potter 2019. The digital economic is an economic based on digital technologies, including communication networks, especially for the internet, intranet, extranet, and something like that, and then computers, software, and other related technology, especially for the mobile technology. So based on the this definition from Rainer et al., we can see the digital economic is the economic based on the internet actually, because we now live in the internet era. For the broad scope, maybe some organization also use intranet or extranet, something like that. But mostly we do digital economic thanks to the internet. Sometimes digital economic also called internet economic, new economic, web economic. So there are several names for that, for digital economy, but most of us may be familiar with the digital economic. So how about digital economic vision in Indonesia? As we all know, I believe last year for the G20 meeting, our jargon, our theme for the G20 movement conference last year in Bali, digital economic become a vision of Indonesia. So now Indonesia become the biggest digital economic in Asia by 2020. Alhamdulillah, although this is not easy task. So because I believe some Asian country, for example, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, there are most of biggest also digital economic, also very sophisticated in technology. But in Indonesia, it's quite different and quite challenging because Indonesia is, as we all know, from Sabang, from west to east, is very huge area. It's not easy to make a spread of technology in here because sometimes the growth of technology is not completely completely implemented in every area in Indonesia because we have several area in the middle of the sea, for example, some area in the peak of the mountain. It's quite difficult and quite challenging. So that's why maybe now Indonesia become a digital economic. And now, Alhamdulillah, Indonesia, based on the survey, based on the study, is about 130 billion US dollar e-commerce transaction in 2020, and now become more and more. E-commerce in Indonesia become one of the giant in ASEAN, maybe after Thailand. I believe we have that data from statistics. Thailand is number one, and then several countries, Malaysia, Singapore, and something like that. And now Indonesia also become top 3 or top 5 in the top e-commerce in Asia. Alhamdulillah. This is very good opportunity for us. Now, after this, we will discuss about how e-commerce in Indonesia evolves. So you can freely, Dr. Ismail, this Q&A. How about Q&A? We after presentation or in the middle of the presentation? Or is it okay?
It's provided after the presentation, about 15
Oh,
minutes.
after. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Doctor. So, okay. I will finish my presentation and then we can do a Q&A. Now, this is the situation of digital economic in Indonesia. So, what is from the data statistic also, this is total population in Indonesia more than 250 billion people in Indonesia. You can imagine, for like I mentioned before, the government of Indonesia is not easy task to spread the fair technology. And then active internet user almost half of the people of Indonesia, 132.7 million. This is based on the APGII survey and via social survey. So how about mobile connection? Mobile connection is quite huge here because a lot of people right now have more than one mobile phone, and then also they have a connection to the internet also. And then smartphone user is quite huge in here in Indonesia, around 95.87 million. This is a very good opportunity for the internet provider and communication provider. So some of provider also come from the communication company from Singapore and also from other country here. And we have quite a big active mobile internet user because right now mostly we use internet by mobile phone actually, or by tablet. Maybe I remember maybe last 15 years ago, 18 years ago, if we want to connect to internet, we use PC, only PC. Even laptop cannot not all laptop can connect it directly to the internet. We use modem like last time. So now we don't need additional. We don't need to use a modem. We can use directly to your smartphone and also laptop. Some laptop also can connect it directly to the internet right now. And then the people Indonesia is quite internet minded because they usually more than 5 hours daily use of mobile internet. This is quite interesting number because yeah, sometimes especially for the this is mostly majority for the student for the college student, and then for the usually school student. So what is the drivers for the massive economic digital economy? I think it's quite similar to the country, to other country, especially in Asian country. The first one is the massive infrastructure deployment. Now in Indonesia, in Thailand, I see some of the last time when we do international conference in Medan, some of my lecturer from Thailand show me about the massive infrastructure establishment in Thailand, also from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Vietnam. Wow, this is very interesting development. So we now it's easy right now. So it's easy to connect to others. For example, right now I'm connecting in Medan. We can interact via WebEx, via internet, so we can meet. Maybe next time we can go to directly face to face, inshallah. The other factor is price war. Now, this is in Indonesia. This is become one of the most amazing industries because e-commerce become a new giant economic in Indonesia, because last time maybe all of the economic majority mostly from the banking sector, from the manufacturing sector. Now there are some of them doing e-commerce. This is quite huge. Also, I believe in Thailand also. Yeah. Nah, how about social media booming? Social media become a trigger also for the driver for fastening the driving for the digital economy. For example, right now we have TikTok. They have TikTok shop. Instagram, they have Instagram market shop, Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, Instagram shop. Facebook, they have marketplace. They also connecting how social, they use social approach and e-commerce platform. So this is some kind of wonderful idea to connect one platform into several channel. For example, we can do sharing information, sharing knowledge, sharing status actually, and then we can do several doing a business via social media. In Indonesia, for your information, a lot of previous data, we have a huge social media user in Indonesia, especially Facebook still become number one in Indonesia. The number two is quite competitive between TikTok and then Instagram. The other one is, if I'm not mistaken, Twitter. Twitter. So this is top five most popular social media in Indonesia. The other one is chat apps. Some of us, I'm connecting to Encik Hamdan, to Dr. Azrul, and several committees, several students, several college, several friends, even to our parent in other place. Our brother and sister. Also, we can do a business via chat apps. So a lot of um, a lot of platform right now to make us is easy to interact with someone in other place. Now the other one is become huge of the rise of Android. This is actually this is not some kind of endorsement actually. The other one is iOS, and then the other one may be Microsoft, something like that. So this is become a media for us to do interact with others, and also become one of the factor that will elevate digital economic in Indonesia as particular and Asian in global. And the other one is cheap and affordable smartphone. As we all know, right now, we can buy smartphone is quite cheaper than before. I don't know in Malaysia, Dr. Ismail, how the average of the price for the smartphone. How much, doctor? How how
Doctor, I
how
think
how
it's about the same. What happened in Indonesia and Malaysia. It's the same.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. See, yeah, correct. It's maybe the difference is not high, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe in Malaysia, but in terms of the technology, how about in technology same? Is it similar? Maybe similar,
Uh,
right?
Similar, very similar.
Similar, right? All right. So that's the one several factor that drive the digital economic in Indonesia, and more particularly in the Indonesia and in Asian country as globally. Now we see here some of the once again, this is not some kind of endorsement. This is the digital economic hype in Indonesia. We have three situation, three session actually. Number one is the driver sector is the on-demand transportation, or on-demand service, or sometimes we call it transportation, online transportation, or online taxi. I believe in Malaysia, last time I used Grab. In Penang, I used Grab. In Singapore, Grab. And then Thailand, I think we have Grab, right? Uber and something like that. And Indonesia, we have some choice. We have Gojek. This is also this is also original from Indonesia. We have Maxim and InDriver right now
Maxim.
under Grab. And then the other one is Fintech. Fintech is also become most hype, yeah, become a trending topic in Indonesia, in the context of digital economic, especially. We have some of them, yeah, maybe because one of them is maybe GoPay. We have OVO, we have Dana, we have Link Aja, and something like that. And then e-commerce. Once again, e-commerce become a huge industry in Indonesia. We have a Tokopedia. This is original. Actually, this is original from Indonesia. Some similar to Shopee. We have also Shopee Indonesia. We have Bukalapak. We have also Lazada. We have also OLX and JDID and something like that. This is similar in Asia. I believe this is quite similar. Same similar system and similar situation. Why Gojek become huge in Indonesia? Because this is the first on-demand transportation services in Indonesia before Uber entered to Indonesia last time. Now I think Uber is not operate in Indonesia anymore, and then like now only Gojek, Grab, Maxim in driver. That's all. This is also established since 2010. App launch is about 2015, and this platform become one of the major drivers of digital economic hype in Indonesia. This is the first official startup unicorn in Indonesia. The owner now become a Ministry of Education in Indonesia.
Oh, I see. Wow.
The Gojek effect. How the Gojek become huge in digital economic in Indonesia? Because they successfully creating new job market. More than 20,000 self-employed driver around Indonesia right now. I think right now lebih more than 20, maybe 15, because we have a huge self-employed driver right now, and also spreading into the several village also in Indonesia, not only in city people. Also we have in the village area. And now they facilitate mobility, more people using public transportation, because right now Indonesia is in several hours. Yeah, I think similar to the metropolitan city is jam, right? So disruptive effect. I think this is quite in the first time of the establishment of Gojek, they have a lot of pro and contra. Yeah. So, however, the Gojek successfully create how transportation become convenience and app based. Because last time if we want to make order the taxi, we can do by phone. Now all by apps. It's very simple and easy. And also right now Gojek become not only provide transportation, they also provide some of other services. For example, they provide market. So the other one is Fintech. Fintech, I believe, similar to the other country, especially in Malaysia, in Singapore, in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Cambodia, and something in all Asian country, in Laos also. Fintech become important enabler for the digital economy. This is also an important part for the digital economy, because without fintech we can it's not easy to implement digital economy. So I will fast forward to the, because time is okay. Right now, e-commerce, as I mentioned before, right now in Indonesia more than 8 million people shop online in Indonesia.
Wow.
I think it's around 10 million right now, because it will be increased one time to time. Right now, sometime every month they will increase the seller, and they increase the buyer. Now, because e-commerce also become priority of the Indonesian government. Indonesian government last time targeted 130 billion by 2020. Right now, I think it's more than like that. And this is also part of the economic policy package to increase the e-commerce in Indonesia. So how e-commerce create, how e-commerce affect in the digital economic? I think similar, yeah, similar in other countries. They provide new job creation in SMEs, small medium enterprise. Also, Indonesia is similar situation because most of the online seller use majority from the small SMEs. Most of the majority from SMEs. The minority also from the high profile company. For example, I saw like Nike, Adidas, Nokia also, and Sony and something like that. The other one is number 2, e-commerce successfully expand the trade situation and reach wide audience. Yes, right now, last time, I think 15 years ago, I still remember, it's not easy to buy some stuff, some goods, even for example, book from the US. Is it not easy because we must have a credit card. Right now we can do a lot of channel, fintech channel to do to as a online payment. Last time I remember if I interesting with the some products, some books from the Amazon, for example. Sometimes I asking my friend to buy it, and if he come back to Indonesia, please bring me the book, because also is the what we call uh, tax, and then it's quite huge here. Now Indonesia also reduce the tax, and then reduce the price for the postal cost. Like now it's easy to us to buy from Malaysia, from Korea, from the Thailand. Some of my friends also sometimes they buy some stuff from Indonesia also. That is in right now. And also they become disruption effect. They become omni-channel by major retailer. So you can this is the effect of the e-commerce, electronic commerce in the digital economy. So digital economic can promote 3 important point. Number one is efficiency. I believe most of the companies right now tend to invest a lot more on the ICT resource rather than labor resource, because it's quite I think it's quite cheaper right now than before, because as we all know, if we invest a lot of labor, it become increasing the cost of labor. This is also is quite heavy for the several countries, several organizations, or several companies. So digital economy can create most invest to the ICT resources. And then digital economic promote and provide innovation. Remember, innovation cannot be stopped. Innovation, we must follow the innovation, and then innovation will create new type of economic. Right now, we face the digital economic or internet economic. Maybe maybe next 5 years, we I don't know. Maybe we can face another era, maybe because like now it's very fast, very fast. The innovation, and the other one is inclusion. We saw digital economy is very easy to make an expansion, not only in local area, in regional area. Maybe we can do expansion to the international community, and we can do financial inclusion. And then the most important thing, it create job creation. This is become more challenging. So I believe some of us worry how the effect of technology to our profession as an accountant, as a business, as some of academician. Maybe next time they don't need a teacher or lecture because they can directly uh, learn by the internet or the multi audiovisual platform. But after this, we will discuss about how technology in accounting. So based on the research, based on the studies, so we have a new wave of accounting technology. Number one is the mobile technology. As we mentioned before, as we discussed before, mobile technology become trigger for the disruption era right now, become a digital economic era. Without mobile technology, maybe I believe I remember last is around 2005, 2008, 9, 10, and then until after 2010, it's quite slow the development of the technology in Indonesia actually. So we still use all application. We have still use uh, some of the old hardware, and now I don't know. It's very fast, super fast, like the flash. We use mobile technology, mobile banking, mobile home, mobile some with some of applications, some of the terminology using mobile. Uh, and the other one is big data. Big data is yeah, I know from uh, since we wake up in the morning until we sleep in the at night, we will create 1,000, maybe 1,000,000 data. So that's why big data, especially big data analytic, um, become this is not new actually, become a driver for the disruption of accounting technology, and also AI and RPA. This is huge here because last time some of the netizen worry about ChatGPT, and then in this session I would like I'm not discussion about ChatGPT. We just share about the uh, the initial stage of the AI and RPA, or robotic processing automation. And the other one is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, I believe this is become one of the interesting topic in our accounting global weeks. And then educational technologies. Right now, we after pandemic, we can teaching and learning directly face to face via audiovisual platform, maybe via WebEx, via Zoom, and something like that, via Google Meet and something like that. And then the other one is cloud computing. Cloud computing is become like now most of application using cloud. most of accounting program, accounting application using cloud. Also payment system, virtual and augmented reality, digital delivery system, social media, and also 3D technology, Internet of Things, blockchain, and drone. Some of my students from they work in the farmery company. They use especially they implement the drone system for monitoring their the farmer area. So this technology is become quite is good for the to support accounting today. Now we discuss about AI, artificial and RPA, robotic process system. So what they deliver for us for accounting? Number one, AI and RPA actually replace the human task because mostly human task. For example, if we work in the office, we do a routine work, routine job, and repetitive. This is very difficult for us. Actually, this is difficult for human because human tend to boring. Human tend to fatigue, letih. Sometimes human don't like the routine and repetitive work. So that's why AI and RPA replace the human work for the automation routine, repetitive work, and multitasking work. Because this is also a limitation for us as a human to do multiple tasking. As based on research, they said that human can do multiple tasking, but not all human. So this is as part as our supporting system. AI and RPA become a supporting system for us. The number two is reducing operation costs and increasing efficiency. Yes, definitely. Like from the previous slide, uh, by using AI and RPA, we will successfully reducing operation cost because actually operating cost will be increased more and more from time to time. If we cannot limit this or use another platform, this is become heavy for the company. And then providing 24/7 services. Now this is the limitation, especially the limitation for the us. We cannot work 24 hours actually. I think it's normal. Human can work around last. I remember my parent only work from 8
Right.
to 12.
No.
This is working hour around 70s and 80s. Right now we work by the digital platform. We can work at midnight. We can do a meeting at night. We can do meeting every time. So actually this is also not very good for us. Sometimes we have to spare our life in other activity, not only for work actually. Next, developing innovation, new product and services. Yes, right now we saw a lot of new product, new apps, new application, new features, new
services. For example, by using ChatGPT, another website can create a, services for data analytic, for bibliometric analytic, and something like that, and so on. Ensuring the product and services meet customer need. This is actually this is quite hard for some company to make their product and service meet their customer. This is quite. That's why we in university, in the college, we we still learn about this topic, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, because yeah, as we all know, uh, customer needs will be dynamic from time to time, and it's not easy to measure their needs actually. Next, scaling up operation with fewer and cheaper resources. Yes, we don't need right now, especially in manufacturing industries, they don't need using majority of labor. They can use a robotic system, not mechanical or semi-mechanical machine. And then extracting more value from existing investment in technology. Yes, I believe, like I said before, like from the first presentation, the government of Indonesian invest a lot of fund in technology right now. Indonesia, we build, we expand the communication tower, and then we upgraded our satellite called Palapa. Palapa, it means kelapa, or northern Malaysian called, if I'm not mistaken, nyok. Nyok.
No.
Yeah. So Internet of Things. This is also change the landscape of the accounting. Yeah. By the IoT, we can connect our device to any device. We can connect our device to our devices for especially for home device. For example, for aircon, for the TV, smart TV, or the smart fridge, smart door, smart bell, smart CCTV, smart pet. Uh, I don't know about what we call it. There are some devices to for make give some pet food. I don't know. I don't know the device, but the device is for the feed the food, feed the pet, and then IoT. Uh, the they have a capability to collect vast amount of data. So sometimes, for example, in our university, some faculty already implement the IoT. They easily to collect data from the infrastructure, especially from the assets, especially for the fixed asset, and then also they easily to gain to gather most of the data, and then ubiquity of data. Yeah, this is also become problem for us, because right now we face the situation of the spreading of data. So it's not easy to collect one by one from time to time, and then this is also need for some sustainability and then continuity. This is not easy. So by the using IoT, they can support us to collect data efficiently and effectively, and then also leverage data creation value, and then new business model. IoT become uh, um, like I said before, we cannot rely on to the one input device right now. We cannot do if we want to input data, not we cannot do by just only come to the campus or the university or the office. We can enter the data every time, everywhere, every place. And that's why IoT can support us to gather fast data and then create data, leverage the data creation. The other one is so by the situation right now, it's crunch time for the accounting profession. Why? Because both of accounting and auditing function are experiencing a major wave of automation. I believe we have also a presentation about disruptive accounting. So today I would like to remind us about the automation. So this is that's time. That's sorry. That's why this is the critical time for us. So because most of the activity right now is automation, especially in accounting. From this chart, we can see most of accounting activity can do right now fully automatic, even somewhat of automatic. Yeah, but I believe not very long, not very long. I believe maybe one or maybe several months later, it will be fully automatic. For example, general accounting operation. This is also it can it can be fully automatic. And then right now auditing last time 50-50 because some of procedure they need to doing manually and automatically. But from our experience from our university, some of the auditing can do directly by online. So some of auditor they don't need to come directly to every faculty or every department. They can meet directly via online meeting, and then they can all the auditee can submit their document, their evidence to the portal. So this is most of activity that will be automatic and already automatic, fully automatic. And now, what is the accounting team today? What should we do right now? Accountant right now need to become a value creator, not only for the admin or operator. I remember last time when I graduate from my university, I work as an operator. I work as operator in input data, check the document and input data and something like that. And it's happened around 1 year. It's very very heavy for me actually, and it's not easy to do like that. Now accountant is not only for the operator. We can right now we can use technology to do an input system. Now we have to be a value creator. You can whatever your profession as a consultant, as auditor, as an analyst, we have to make a value to our company, and insight and foresight. So this is also become opportunity for us as an analyst. accounting is not a financial reporting creator or generator. Right now, accountant is become analyst, business analyst, and something like that. And the role as business partner, this one is very interesting, including strategy. Right now we saw some accountant involved, heavily involved in strategic preparation, become IT analyst. Some of my student or graduate become data analyst in some of state-owned enterprise in Indonesia, and then become they also include they involved in the operation of the company, and then become a data analytic. This is also a very good opportunity for us. So by facing our situation right now, we don't need to worry because AI and robot cannot do everything. Yeah, so no worry, be happy because robot cannot do everything. So based on the observation and studies, the hardest activities to automate are managing and developing people. Robotic cannot do like that. Yeah. But in terms of right now, I don't know about maybe next five years or 10 years later. I don't know. Because last time for example last 18 years ago, if we during my final years in my undergraduate era, my undergraduate, I assist as a auditor in accounting firm, and then yeah, we mostly we do manually, manually. Even last at that time we not we're not using Excel. We're not using Excel. it's maybe it's very hard, very hard. We do manually, mostly manually. Right now, after that, after 3 or 5 years later, all of accounting firm using audit application. So that's why right now AI and robot cannot manage and develop people. Yes. But potentially 9% automation potentially. That's potentially. It will be increased from time to time in the future. So don't forget to improve ourselves actually. And the other one is decision making. Decision making still actually, even decision making is quite hard, but decision making should be performed by the human, not the robot or the technology or the system. The other one is planning. Yeah, even we have some application can assist us to do a planning and automation system. And then the other one is creative work. For example, artist, singer. Yeah, actually we have some AI can manipulate our photo become movable or become our photo become speak and sing, but it's not what we call is not, it's too rigid. It's too rigid, I think. Yeah, they actually they can create us to sing. They can sing, they can talk, they can even they can move, but it's very rigid. So that's why the art area right now, robot and or AI cannot do like that. So if you have, for the student, if you have a hobby in art, for example, painting, for example, singing, for example, photography. Photography can AI cannot do, but AI can help us to create a good photo, but they cannot do a photo by itself. So no worry, be happy. They have still space for us to elaborate and evolve our skill. So now we face only two choice: whether you evolve or get left behind. For example, for the case of Gojek, last time a lot of demo, a lot of uh, a lot of resistant the existence of Gojek. Right now, most of them also using Gojek and become a Gojek driver. So the choice is I'll whether I'll let the IT department handle our job, or I'm taking an advanced analytic courses and working well as with IT department as an accountant also. That's the choice for us today. So for closing my session today, I would like to bring here to us, the real problem is not whether machine think, but whether men do, by B.F. Skinner. That's all for my presentation. Thank you so much for your kind attention, and back to Dr. Ismail. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Sambas. Okay, Dr. Sambas has just presented on the topic that we get a call, an overview, and have been discussed in detail. And now we open for Q&A session. For those who having any question to raise, you have a choice, either to be written on the chat room, or you can call just directly ask the question to our guest speaker. Please introduce yourself. Doctor, may I start first the question?
Sure, Doctor.
All right. Okay. Just now you did mention about the expansion on the job, especially. Can we be more specific on the job outlook for the accountant? So
Job
we would
and
like
skill.
to
Yeah.
we would like to know exactly what are
What are the job
maybe in terms of
typical job?
skill that we need to focus, especially in the digital technology, on the accounting
Technology.
industry job outlooks.
All right, Doctor. Actually, there are a lot of typical job right now, but mostly for example, for my student, they graduate, become actually before they graduate, they take some data analytic course, short course actually, and after graduate, by having the certificate from university and certificate from the course, they go to several company and they become data analytic, like that. So the data analytic become because accountant right now is not only, like I said before, accountant is not for right now is not
what we call is not a worker. It's not a worker, but is as a thinker right now, as a thinker. So right now, accountant become a data analytic. Accountant become a strategic managers. Some of my colleagues become part as a manager in several state-owned enterprise and private company in Indonesia, doctor. So yeah, this is very good opportunity to us, not only as a operator, not only as a worker. Now we should become a thinker, a strategic planner. Like my professor said, Sambas, accountant right now should become a leader, should be have to become leader, have to become marketer, and become entrepreneur. Not become or not only work. Yeah, also as an auditor, good, very good, very good. As a financial consultant and tax consultant, that's very good. But the most important right now, you have to become entrepreneur, become a lead, become a marketer. So that's why we have a lot of job opportunity right now, actually, the doctor. So we have faced a lot of competitor, especially from the business and management department, but not we saw them not as our competitor, but as our brother and sisters. So we can collaborate with them as become unity in our organization or our company. Hopefully, it will answer your question, doctor.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the question, for the answers. So we can see now, I call actually we can see the reduction of demand in traditional accounting.
Yes,
So most of the item have been automated, right? So as you mentioned that accountant now become the data analytical. I mean, could
yes,
involve in
mostly.
data analytics,
Yeah,
and
mostly
then
data
in the
analytic.
financial strategy or call accounting strategy part, and then maybe on the call on the technology as a implementer. Maybe we are go into I call as an implementer. I mean, yeah, technology implementation.
Yes, yes,
Those involved, right?
yes. Exactly, doctor. Exactly.
Okay, we are most welcome for the audience either from Indonesia or from Malaysia or from Thailand to share any some view or to ask any question. You are most welcome.
We have a question in the chat,
All right.
doctor,
Okay.
from Aiman Hadi, maybe.
Okay, from Aiman Hadi. Okay, the question is how do you see the role of accountant evolving in the digital economy, and what new skill and competencies do you believe they will need in order to thrive in the rapidly changing environment?
Okay. Yeah, this is
Okay.
quite similar to question from Dr. Ismail, actually. So yeah, uh, at the first stage, as we all know, we all worry about this rapid, this vast development of technology. I also worry, doctor. I also worry. I think, how about me? How about my kids? How about how? And after that, I realized, uh, like I said before, if I'm not, I have uh, we have in our department
we sometimes I always discuss with my teacher, with my professor, with my lecturer, because they have wise opinion. So sometimes I ask them, doctor, how about how we face that's similar, similar kind of question. I ask them, what is uh, they laugh actually. Sambas, how could you think like that? Okay, so what should I do? I said, right now, be patient, keep calm, and be patient. That's it. Right now, that's why I always like about the meme. Apa? Keep calm and be what blah 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 blah. Keep calm. The number one is number one is keep calm. Keep calm. And then what is the number two is what is our competencies, what is our hobby. Competency become I strongly suggest you have to develop your hobby. Sometimes your job is based on your hobby. For example, for me, since I was a kid, I really love technology. I really love technology. That's why until now, I'm trying hard to follow the rapid development of technology for me, but not not only. If, for example, for my kids, for my wife, they don't know, and even they don't even care about the new technology. They all they know only just do it, just do it, just do it. Okay, 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 that's it. Okay, this is similar to our situation right now. There's only there are some student, some lecturer know about the technology, follow the technology, and some of them not. So the number one is, if we follow the technology as our hobby, we have a capability to know everything, not 100% everything, but know everything is about the evolvement of the technology. So this is become easier for us. For example, as a data analytic, if we love statistical or data analytic, for accounting, data analytic is it's easy for us, because we have to analyze financial reporting, we have to analyze strategy, we have to make control on the operational activities, control on the information system, control in the organization and general. So this is easy for us. So please encourage your hobby, become your ultimate weapon in the as an accountant, an ultimate weapon to survive in the working industries. I also give a suggestion to all my students. What is your hobby? My hobby is business, doctor. Oh, okay, good. That's very good. That's very good. I said very good. I don't want to become accountant. That's very good. Very good. Very good. But doctor, she said, most of my friend asking me to become accountant. No need, I said. No need. If your hobby is become a business, selling product, or buying product, and become for example, like now become online sellers, that's good. That's good. You can implement your basic accounting, basic even accounting principle on your work. So you become you can create you can open new job for others, for your friend, for your community. That's why I always encourage them, doctor, to elevate their hobby, to encourage their for example their interesting. Actually, right now we cannot push. Oh, student in accounting should be auditor. No, cannot. Because a lot of opportunity, a lot of job experience will be created by the technology. That's why the choice is we must follow or left behind. So I believe like the my class this morning, we talk about ethical in rapid technology. The number one is uh, don't look at the technology as a ghost. No need to fear to the technology. No need to fear the rapid development of technology. You must face the technology and learn what the technology right now, what the technology do right now. So trying to find out which path you can enter to the technology. For example, data analytic. For example, as entrepreneur. For example, as a online seller. Or for example, as online transportation driver. That's very good. That's very good. All job vacancies right now need our competencies, need our struggle effort, because um, yeah, I believe we have a different situation right now. I believe the situation in the during Dr. Ismail and right now in the student era is very different. Our era, we have a struggling era. All students struggling how to survive because a lot of competitors right now. Your competitors is the technology, not as your friend. In our era, our competitor is only our friend right now. Not only our friend become our competitor, and also technology. So if you cannot find your competencies in the technology, so please try hard to find your hobby. Yeah, because based on your hobby, it become, like I said before, based on your hobby, it will become your ultimate weapon to survive in the rapid technology development right now. Hopefully, it answer my uh, today can answer your question, Aiman.
Okay, doctor, you have wrap up a good call words whereby the student should, and I mean we as persons that involved in rapid technology, we should learn, call identify our lack, and then we keep
Yes,
enhance our the competency. So
yes,
this is actually a strong message from you for us and for the student. So once again, doctor, thank you very much for
all right,
thoughtful sharing today. And then before we end this particular session, let us take a photo. I think
all right,
I appreciate everyone should turn on your camera now.
all right.
Okay, get ready. Student, please. Technical team, please have in terms of capturing the pictures. Okay, get ready. Page number 1. 1, 2, 3. Give your best smile. Next one. Second. 1, 2, 3. Third page. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully the last page. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Doctor. Thank you once again.
Thank you,
Hopefully to
Doctor.
see you right in the next coming future.
Akan,
Right.
insyaAllah.
Either in our physical
Hopefully
mode or
offline.
in the virtual mode. All right.
Hopefully
Even
offline,
online.
Doctor. Inshallah.
All right.
Inshallah.
All right.
Inshallah.
Okay. For the audience, don't forget to log your attendance. The link is given on the chat room. Right.
All right.
And then once again, we wish you a pleasant and insightful afternoon right ahead. And don't forget our opening ceremony at 2:30 Malaysian time today. All right. Thank you very much.
Doctor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon and see you again on the next session.
All right. Thank you.
Oke, thank you Dr. Sambas.
Terima kasih Cik Hamdan.